Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. My name is John Weinberg and wasn't going to make a video today, but something came in the mail. This. And I've never done an unboxing. I know this is not a box, maybe call it an unbagging. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up and share it with you and give you a little bit of info about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and tear it open. So I'm going to go ahead and just rip. If this is absolutely awful, let me know. I'm not the kind of creative that does this kind of stuff. So I know I should have a knife or whatever, but it is perforated. And it's like a dust cover. And I don't know if anybody recognizes that logo. So it's from Wotancraft. And I've never bought anything from Wotancraft. They make camera bags and other accessories. And let's go ahead and open this up. So I'm going to go ahead and peel off this dust cover. And this is my first time seeing this and opening this bag. And yeah, so it is a Sling. It's called a pouch. And it's a limited edition. And it's with Wotancraft. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Let's see what's inside of it. And we've got, it's kind of, in the photos that I saw earlier, this looked black, but it's actually like a kind of a darker military green. And that's the strap. And it's going to have the pulls on it to be able to loosen it and make it bigger and smaller. And that's just on one end. And then let's take a look at the bag itself. And it's got front zipper pouch here. And it's orange on the inside. It's styled after the military jackets, the pilot jackets that are reversible for visibility and have that orange on the inside. So it actually makes it easier to see things when they're inside to grab them. When you have that black bag with the black interior pockets, just makes it near impossible to see things. And I love this. There's another company called Alpaca Gear that does something similar. And I really love this style. And once again, this was a limited edition, so not available, but picked it up because I saw a post by Big Head Taco or Take Kayo. I'll go ahead and link to his channel and the post that he put up that inspired the purchase. And on the inside, you've got more of the orange, and then you've got kind of a pouches back here to put things in. And there's another item in here, and it's a little wallet case. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And then just looking at the different pouches that are inside, 2 pouches here. And then it looks like there are bigger pouches on the back side that you can fit things into. And that's going to be that. And then there's another zipper across the top edge. And that's going to be just a tiny little, like, probably for sunglasses and keys and things like that across the top. It's not very deep. And just to put things into there. And it's got a little key fob attachment. And that's metal on webbing. So if you can see this, it's got a little metal clasp. And then going to close that up. And then you've got attachment points for the strap. And you can either put it, it looks like across the top here on this side, or along the back as well. There's 2 little flaps that you can attach it there. There's another zipper pouch across the back. And this one's actually a little padded. The padding is up against your body. And then you've got another little pouch in there. But that one doesn't have the orange inside. It's just going to be the green. And I'm going to zipper that closed. And I'm going to do a full review of this after I've played with it for a while and loaded it up with stuff and see what can actually fit inside. I'm assuming it may fit, it looks like it's going to fit my Leica M6. I don't know that I'd put the Q in here. It's not going to be big enough. But the M6 with the 35 or 50 would fit inside here, and I'll test that out. And then for these, you've got the connections, and then you've got a little metal part that folds over and clicks onto the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and try to attach this. Sorry, all kind of one-handed, so I'm assuming that's going out. And then attaching this onto here. If I can slide this through. And hopefully not embarrass myself too much. There we go. And then click this. There we go. That clicks on. And then bring this around. And click this one onto the top here. I'm doing this all right in front of you in real time. I've never done anything like this before. And clicking that into place. I may change this afterwards. This is just a really quick first impressions. And straps. I like to tighten the straps. This is going to pop up and then make this kind of feed this through. See if I can do this. There we go. I like to make it pretty short, even though I'm a big guy. And then clamp that shut, tightens it up. So you've got a sling bag with the strap. There you go. Gives you an idea. Size-wise, it's up against my chest. And it's a little bit bigger than I was expecting, but it's going to be perfect for kind of like quick outings and just like a single camera and film and such. I might even be able to fit my Nikon in here, but we'll test that out in a different video and I'll give you a full review. And then the other item is going to be a little wallet pouch. And this actually has leather across the front. And I'll do some images of these as well for the full review, so you can check that out. That'll be a different video. And zipper this open. And inside it's orange. Kind of like business card size. Has an extra kind of flap in here. That's a little tiny pouch, maybe like a coin or spot to slide things into. And nothing else inside there. It's just going to be just a easy to use wallet or pouch. And then you have a spot that's Velcro on the back here to put stuff into in there. So this is a limited edition Wotancraft Sling. And yeah, it was about $145 and came from Taiwan. Ordered it, I believe that would have been on Friday. And today is Friday, so 7 days transit time. And that's the one thing I was concerned about with Wotancraft just being a company from the Far East, what the timing was going to be like. But for 7 days, that's fantastic. And it arrived FedEx today, delivered. I didn't have to sign for it, and that was cool. And just a neat little kind of military green sling bag or pouch. So it's bigger than what I consider a pouch. I would call it a sling bag. And from what I can tell so far, I really like it. And I like the feel of it. It's not shiny. It's got that kind of nice, almost not really tin cloth, but it's got that kind of feel to it that's a little bit rough. And yeah, it looks very durable. And it's got the padding on the back. Just your basic sling bag. I love sling bags. I know I did a quick discussion around the different sling bags that I have. I did talk about the different sling bags that I have. Oh, there's a little pass-through here that you can put your arm inside right there. Go in there. Just don't know. Yeah, there's a zipper pouch in there as well. You can't see it, but there is a zipper pouch inside of there, and there's no other way to really access it. And it zippers here, a little surprise pouch. And it's got a little spot here where you can actually put things inside of there. A little hidden pouch in there inside. And it goes the full, that pouch is underneath this pouch, and it's kind of hidden, and it's almost like mesh is the way it feels. And yeah, just a neat little extra inside of there. So for being such a small bag, it's got a ton of zipper pockets and different possibilities. So yeah, Wotancraft, just their kind of limited edition green, military green, kind of olive green sling bag. And not available for purchase, came out as a limited edition, but yeah, they may have a new customer. This is the first time I've ever bought from Wotancraft, and I'm really liking it. So yeah, just a quick video, a quick unbagging this and the wallet, and it's got a spot for cards right there, business cards or other things you want to put in there. And the pulls are really nice, and you get a really substantial cord that's on there, and they're all the same color on the bag as well. And yeah, so that's that. My name is John Weinberg. Till next time, take care.